Today I'm going to be doing a little different type of lesson. I've showed you a lot of fingerstyle techniques so far, with picking. But I'm going to do some strumming today, just in case you want to strum with slack key. And I'm going to be going over some basic chords that you would use a lot in Hawaiian songs in this G tuning, in taro patch tuning. So the first chord we're going to need to learn, of course, is a G, which is the most easy. You don't even need the chord hand. You're in an open G tuning, so you just strum the open strings. The next most common chord I usually find is a C to go along with your G. So there's two common ways of playing a C. There's a lot more, but I'm just going to teach you the common ways. The first one is really easy. It's a bar chord. You bar the 5th fret right here. That's what it should sound like. That one's going to be a little higher. The one that's going to sound a little lower is this C. Now for this one, it's a little bit more complicated, so I'll do a little close-up. You're going to go down here to your first 2 frets, right here. First, you're going to take your ring finger and put it on the 1st string, 2nd fret, right there. Bottom string, 2nd fret. You're going to take your pointer finger and put that on the 2nd string, 1st fret, right there. So that's what you should have. 2nd string, 1st fret, and 1st string, 2nd fret. The 3rd string is going to be open, so there's no fingers on that one. Then you're going to take your middle finger and put it on the 4th string, 2nd fret, right there. So it should sound like this. If you're not used to making chords, this one might be a little difficult for you at first. Just get some practice, just try it out. Your fingers might feel a little cramped up there, but with some practice it'll be easier. So it should sound like that. So once again, C is this one here, 5th fret, and also this one over here. The third one I'm going to teach you is an A chord. It's another bar chord, and you just need to bar the 2nd fret. Just like that. And the very last chord we're going to be using is a D7. So it's going to be similar to the other C I showed you. It's going to be only on the first 2 frets. The 1st string is going to be open, so there's no fingers on that. Your 2nd string, you're going to put your pointer finger on your 1st fret, 2nd string, just like that. And for the 3rd string, you're going to put your middle finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, right there. So just like that. Should sound like that. And so the A chord, the D7, and the G I showed you, you can play those together in like a simple strumming vamp, just like this. A, D7, G, which is open. So that's how you would play like a simple strumming vamp. The timing you want for it is, you can count it out. You can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So for your other chords, the C and the G and D7, all of them really, you can put them together to make a simple song. A lot of Hawaiian songs use these chords. So maybe I'll do one for you really fast, just like 1 or 2 verses, or just something short. Owe you want to go back and see what I did when I played that, you might notice that for the first verse, when I played the C, I played it with a 5th fret barred. And I kind of said it when I did the song. In the second verse, I played the C down here, this C, just to show you how it sounded. Sounded pretty much the same. Both sounded good. This one might be a little bit easier for you if you're having trouble with this one, or vice versa. And I just did a basic, simple vamp. And then I went into the song. There's a lot of different ways you can play this. You can jazz it up a little bit. One type of strumming technique that I use when I'm doing the vamp sometimes is you give it like a double strum, like a... But if you're just starting out, I wouldn't worry about that too much. One thing that I actually thought I'd mention in this lesson is if you're not very familiar with chords and matching them up to lyrics of songs, one good method that I have is that I try to listen to the melody first and just replicate it with the strumming. So it's pretty easy to do. Like, for example, if you want to take that song I just sung, I might actually just like whistle the tune if I'm trying to figure it out. I know that I'm going to use the G, I'm probably going to use the C and the D7. So if you can whistle, this is a good way to do it. If you can't whistle, and maybe you could hum it or something like that. It's it's kind of funny, but that's what I actually use sometimes. I just whistle it out if I don't know the chords to a song and I just want to figure it out quickly. Another reason that might be really good for you is because if you want to learn Hawaiian music or do Hawaiian songs, it might be a little too difficult for you to try to do the words and actually do the chords at the same time, especially if you're not familiar with the song. So even though I know quite a few Hawaiian songs, I know a lot of the lyrics already, I still use that whistling technique because sometimes it just gets the job done faster. So you just whistle and you can just strum and figure it out, and oh, that doesn't sound right, then you can try a different chord out. Maybe that's the right one. Before I end this lesson, I just wanted to leave you with one idea. As you know, we're in an open G tuning, so you can achieve a G chord by just strumming the open strings. I also showed you that a C you can achieve by barring a fret, barring the 5th fret. An A you can achieve by barring the 2nd fret. So what does that mean? Well, that actually means that you can achieve a lot of different chords, a lot of major chords, by just barring. Another big example would be the 7th fret. You can get a D chord. See, they have some really just nice full sounds. So I'm not going to teach you all of them right now, but you can just mess around with it and you can find out a lot of different chords, of course, G, A, C, D, F, and all the rest. So that's about it for this lesson. I hope you learned how to play some simple chords through this, and you can practice that. Leave a comment if you have a question, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. Thanks.